Being able to create charts in Excel that allow you to read complicated data easily is definitely a skill to have. Yet, let's face it, sometimes these charts can look a little flat, so in this video, we'll show you how to give your charts a little extra visual appeal, which can be done with a super simple technique. Let's get into it. For example, let's say we have to create a financial chart that will use some stock data as its source, and for this graph, we have to show the volume of shares. To begin, let's start by typing out the names of the stocks we want to use. So let's say the boss wants to see Microsoft, Walmart, Coca-Cola, and Nike for starters. Next, after we type the company names, we can go ahead and select them. Then go up and click on Data. Then go over here and click where it says Stocks. Excel will wave its magic wand and convert the list into a more official looking registered company names and pull in the stock ticker symbol as well. So that's pretty cool. Now, as a side note, if you want to get some details about the stock, you can click on this building icon and Excel will return the live data for us. So you can play around with this if you're bored at work and want to appear like you're being productive. Getting back on point, after you pull in the stock data, make sure your list of companies is still selected. Then hover over this little Insert Data sheet of paper icon looking thingy. Click the icon, which will bring up a list of all the various stock data available. And needless to say, it's pretty comprehensive. So in our case, we're looking for the volume, which is basically the amount of shares being traded. And to get that data, we can just hover over it and click, and we'll see the volume populate. Now, as a side note, this volume number will update throughout the trading day because this is a live data connection. While we're here, we might as well add some labels to our columns. So we can type stock in this cell and then jump over here and type volume in this cell. We can make them bold if we wish. And because we're going to be adding data to our list, how about we convert this list into a table since it will make our lives easier down the road. And we can do that by going up here and clicking on Insert Table, then click OK. Next, we can go ahead and create our tree map. In case you're unfamiliar with a tree map, for starters, it looks nothing like a tree. And it's really made up of a bunch of rectangles. The size of each rectangle represents the proportional size of some specific data. Let's start by selecting our data, then go up and click on Insert, then go over here into the chart area, look for the tree map icon, and then click to insert the graph. We can resize it a little bit if we want, just to make it look a little better. Okay, so the next step is to change the default shape colors into our custom images with the logos. Now, just so you know, prior to recording this video, I created the images by downloading the logos from Wiki Commons, and then, since I was already in Excel, drew a bunch of rectangles, then changed the shape colors to be the colors I wanted to use. From there, I put the logo on top of the shape, then centered the logo. Once that was complete, I selected both the shape and the logo, then did a right click and saved the individual shapes as a picture into a specific folder on my PC. Now, for the record, these images don't look overly polished because I didn't spend a lot of time on them, so they may not look the best. Yet that's okay because the goal here is to show you how to display these images in your graph. Okay, getting back to the Excel chart. To add in our custom logos, it's very easy to do. We just need to make sure we are very precise about what and how we select. What we mean by this is you need to make sure you select the specific rectangle in the tree map you want to change. The way you do that is to do 2 single consecutive clicks. Put another way, you want to click, pause for a moment, and then click again on the specific rectangle. If you don't do this, things will not cooperate, and you'll know right away that something is wrong. So be patient with yourself. After you click the specific rectangle, it's just a matter of inserting the appropriate image. So, for example, let's say we want to start by replacing Microsoft. Let's go over here, click one time on the chart, then click again on the specific rectangle, and you can tell you got it right because you'll see just one single rectangle being selected. Now from here, we just need to go up and click on Format, look for Shape Fill, then choose Picture. Then in the dialog box, click from File, navigate to where your images live, choose the appropriate one, click Insert, and there we go. All right, so from this point, we just need to do a rinse and repeat on all the other ones. We just need to be patient and make sure we select the rectangles with the 2 single clicks, and to make sure to swap out the appropriate image and trust Excel a little bit along the way, which can be a little scary. Moving on, we can make our chart easier to read by removing the legend since we really don't need it. So we can just go ahead and click on that, then press the delete key. Next, if we go over here and click on the plus sign, we can uncheck where it says data labels, and that will get rid of the text if we want to do that. Next, let's say the boss wants to add a new stock to the chart. In this case, it's Netflix. So here's where we can leverage the table we created earlier by going over here and typing in the company we want to add. Excel will detect the new entry and automatically pull in the volume and update the chart. And from here, we just need to change the image in our graph. Okay, and that'll do it for this one. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't be shy about liking and sharing this video either. And we will see you next time.